to Badger Talks Live, which brings exciting happenings, resources, and talent from your UW flagship campus to the people of Wisconsin and beyond. I'm Emma Soltz from Green Bay, Wisconsin. I'm a senior studying biochemistry, and I plan to go to PA school. Throughout the next year, the University of Wisconsin will be celebrating their demisemiseptcentennial, or 175th anniversary. One of the many aspects of this celebration is a state outreach tour. The university will travel to key regions of the state to celebrate with alumni and friends and show UW's relevance and impact all over the state. Today, I'm pleased to introduce Tod Pritchard, the Director of Media and Public Relations at the Wisconsin Foundation and Alumni Association, who will be discussing all the exciting aspects of the 175th anniversary celebration in Green Bay and talking with some Bucky Tuition Promise students. Tod Pritchard is the Director of Media and Public Relations for the Wisconsin Foundation and Alumni Association, or WFAA, a nonprofit organization dedicated to advancing the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Before joining WFAA, Tod worked as an Emmy Award-winning producer and news director at TV stations across the country, including in Madison, Minneapolis, Seattle, and Honolulu. He also worked as a public information officer for Wisconsin Emergency Management and was honored at the White House as a champion of change. Please welcome Tod Pritchard.
Thank you, Emma, and great job with demisemiseptcentennial, or 175 years at UW-Madison. I'm joining you live from Green Bay, Wisconsin today at the Badger State Brewing Company, and we're here for a very special celebration of this historic landmark anniversary for the university. We're here to really showcase so many of the different connections between UW-Madison and the Green Bay area. It's pretty amazing. We'll get into that here in just a few minutes. First, an invitation. If you're in the Green Bay area, come on down to Badger State Brewery. We're going to have free ice cream out of our vintage ice cream truck. We're going to have food, games, trivia questions, and a very special visit from Bucky Badger himself. So you can't miss that. If you're in the area, 5 to 7 o'clock tonight, come on down. Let's highlight some of the connections between UW-Madison and Green Bay. There's so many examples, but we're just going to highlight 2 of them for you today. And one of them is the Wisconsin Sea Grant Green Bay Field Office. For the last 45 years, Wisconsin Sea Grant has worked to improve the lives of folks through beach and Bay Area research, cleanup, and conservation. I'm joined now by Julia Nordyke. She is a water quality and coastal communities specialist with UW-Madison's Sea Grant program. Julia, thanks for meeting us here and being here for the big show.
Thank you so much for having me on the show, Tod.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about Sea Grant here and what you folks are working on in the Green Bay area.
Yeah, great. So Sea Grant, Wisconsin Sea Grant, is a NOAA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, and UW-Madison partnership. And we fund and focus on research, education, and outreach on important Great Lakes issues like clean water and coastal resilience and climate resilience, things that are really important here in the Green Bay area.
Mm-hmm.
Our extension office was founded here in 1978.
Wow.
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah.
And it was really to come focus on the ecosystem needs for research and extension needs and really make that outreach to the community. And since then, we have funded 91 Green Bay focused research projects, and that's an $8.8 million investment in this area.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's super cool. You were talking about some of the research. I think we have some of the pictures of some of the lab work that you guys are doing on some. Maybe you want to tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. Right now, some of the most prominent research that's happening in the Bay of Green Bay is around PFAS. These are highly toxic chemicals that are used in firefighting foams and other water-resistant coatings, like on rain jackets or in food wrappers and in many products. And UW-Madison researcher Christy Rumacall, she has been doing research to connect using this really cool approach to forensic fingerprinting research approach to actually connect some of the manufacturers of these harmful chemicals up in Marinette and Peshtigo and connecting them through how they're traveling through our groundwater to the Bay of Green Bay.
Oh, that's fascinating. Wow. Is that like, I'm sure that's an amazing project. Are there any other ones that you'd like to talk about? Any other exciting projects that you guys are working on?
One thing we've also been doing is the ongoing research. We've been one of the most exciting things for me really is I'm the Green Bay outreach specialist, and I work really closely with the city of Green Bay and other municipalities in this region on clean water quality and coastal resilience. And so to see the start of these green infrastructure stormwater practices being implemented to help reduce water pollution and then also reduce the impacts of flooding has been really great. So, for example, the city of Green Bay over the last few years has really increased their adoption of these types of practices. And so we're talking about like rain gardens, bioswales, green roofs, permeable pavers and pavement, stuff like that. So since over the last few years, they've really made some investments. They've done a code and ordinance audit to remove policy barriers. And they also just installed their first demonstration project of a permeable pavement street. So I'm really excited to support their work, and I can't wait to see what the future holds as we start for this community to get these practices in the ground.
That's awesome. Well, Julia, thank you so much, and thank you for everything you're doing and making that connection between UW-Madison and the Green Bay area.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Thank you. Thanks so much. That's incredible work that they're doing. Let's talk about students and the connection between Green Bay area students and UW-Madison. There are about 700 of the 17,000 current undergrad students are from Brown County. And of those, 119 are students that are taking part in something called Bucky's Tuition Promise. I'm not sure if you've heard about this, but it's a pretty amazing program. It first started in February of 2018. It guarantees scholarships and grants to help pay for tuition and segregated fees for Wisconsin students with a household adjusted gross income of $65,000 or less. Incoming first-year students receive 8 consecutive semesters of assistance. New transfers receive 4. I'm going to bring in Jamie Alvarez. Jamie is a Bucky's Tuition Promise student. Jamie, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm super excited.
Jamie's from Green Bay. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and let's start there. Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, so I was born and raised here in Green Bay. I went to Green Bay East High School. I graduated in 2021, and now I am a rising junior at UW-Madison studying finance, banking, and investments with a certificate in Spanish.
That is awesome. That's awesome. Tell me how Bucky's Tuition Promise has affected your life.
Oh, Bucky's Tuition Promise has, been such a huge blessing. One thing is getting into UW-Madison, and the second part, the real joy began when I got the email that I got this scholarship, because finance is such an important thing when it comes to deciding where to go to college. And knowing that I'm from a low-income first-generation family, it was a blessing to be able to go, to UW-Madison and graduate debt-free, which is amazing. And it's unheard of. But it's such we have so many help and grants and everything at UW-Madison to help our students to really fulfill their dreams.
Yeah, that is awesome. And what is your dream? What would you like to take when you graduate from school? What would you like to do as a career?
Yeah, so I want to be a financial planner. I want to help people, to be financially literate, helping people with like retirement and stuff like that. My parents don't really know much about financial literacy. So for me, it's a really interesting avenue to be able to learn about it and to help people. Hopefully one day I'm able to get back to the community and actually help minorities, underrepresented people with financial literacy as well.
That's awesome. That is great. Can I get you to help me too when you graduate? Maybe we can hook up and get some information. Sure. Thank you so much, Jamie. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Jamie's going to stick around. He's going to be here with us for the big celebration tonight. So if you'd like to come and talk to Jamie and learn more about Bucky's Tuition Promise, he'd be happy to kind of fill you in on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
We just want to, again, invite you to come on down. We're going to have so much fun tonight. Again, we're at the Badger State Brewery, and our celebration is from 5 to 7. Again, free ice cream. Who can say no to free ice cream, right? Bucky Badger will be here. We'll have some trivia games going on, lots of food, and just a good way for people to find out about all the different connections that UW-Madison has with the Green Bay area. We also have some events that are coming up throughout the rest of the day here. You just heard from Julia from Sea Grant. They're going to be having a program later today, giving the community more information about what they're working on. It's fascinating stuff. Again, this is just our first stop on a series of road tours that we're doing this summer and next summer. So this summer, Green Bay is our first stop. We're going to be in Sheboygan, Eau Claire, Wausau, and Milwaukee. So we'll hope to continue giving you updates as the summer goes on through the Badger Talks live here, and highlight some of those connections between the University of Wisconsin and the different parts of the state, because the UW-Madison really reaches out to every corner of the state and impacts literally every community. So we're really proud to be able to highlight those. So we'll be sharing more of those as more Badger Talks go on during the summer. Again, thanks for tuning in to our first stop here in Green Bay. If you have any questions, feel free to post them on this live stream chat. Happy to answer any questions that you have, and we will be seeing you soon. Thanks very much.
Thank you for watching this Badger Talks live event produced by the University of Wisconsin-Madison through UW Connects Outreach and the Office of State Relations. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube to see the library of past recorded talks. Please visit badgertalks.wisc.edu to see the schedule of upcoming talks, sign up for the Badger Talks email list, and search the roster of over 400 UW experts who are available to give talks on important issues in your Wisconsin community.